Hello, my name is Muhammad InYourDream Rizky, and I'm currently playing for Tier 1 esports as a mid laner. When I first started playing Dota 2, it's like when 2014, I think. And after that, I started being recognized in the pro scene because I grind and then I reached the top of the leaderboard for a first 7K MMR in Indonesia. And I play for the Prime esports on that moment. My obstacle when I first time playing Dota 2 is like, as professionally, right? My parents disagree with me because I have to finish my education first. After that, I can start professionally. Like it's so hard to maintain your time between like when you have to school and also after that you just playing Dota, practicing and went to the boot camp, something like that. But you just need the time. So my parents all agree with me. How do I maintain health physically and mentally? It's like you just have to do something outside of Dota too. It's like working out, hang out with friends, like just talking about some random stuffs. You cannot just focus on the game and then just keep thinking about the game when you're not around because it's gonna build some bad habits towards you and you can be tilted when you're playing the game. So you just have to chill out and then work for the better one for tomorrow and then you start grinding again. I play other games too. I play Valorant, as example. I play Audition Iodance, so many more. Back in like 2015 when I first started playing competitively, I don't really know how the meta goes because what I really do is like, I just trying to enjoy the game myself, like try to just play better. The Dota scene in Southeast Asia right now is really tough because there's a lot of new players and also like in new generation, like new teams, like they're working a lot, like more than you as you think. Like they want to be better than you, they want to grind as more as you are. So I think it's much better for you guys to just keep work on it, but you just don't have to like work really hard to just achieve what you really cannot achieve at the moment. You just have to chill and wait. Just trust the process. There is a limit on everyone, so I think you cannot like just giving up after losing some tournaments and just give up and then suddenly you just leave the team. So how's my training regime? Like in Tier 1 esports, I train for like 8 hours per day. It started from like 2 p.m. SGT. In Indonesia, it's like 1 p.m. And we are just we're doing screams, and then after that comes the discussion, like in the middle of the night. So I think it's like, my training regime is kind of harsh because we focusing on the screams, we analyze our mistakes, and after that comes into a conclusion where the argue comes with the other teammates. 8 hours is at most. So I'm gonna teach you like how to do a proper laning pace. In this game, like T1 versus MG Trust, this is the laning pace and also the matchup Shadow Fiend versus Queen of Pain. So check this out. So the most important thing, like you have to do proper body block. So the creep's not gonna go to the tower, into enemy towers. Even so I kind of failed, but when you play SF versus Queen of Pain, you just want to clear the wave ASAP. So you just buy 2 set of mangoes, and then you just use Shadow Rays, and also just aggro the wave. And also the very important thing is like to get the range creep, even so you wasted like a lot of mana, but you just need the XP for that. And let's just keep going. Like the most important thing, like this is very bad because like the Queen of Pain gonna have a lot of XP because the creep going there. And also like you can also outplay the enemy by doing this. So this is my range creep and this is the enemy melee creep. So in my perspective, I'm gonna right click the enemy here. Over here. So the melee creep gonna aggro to me and the range creep gonna hit my range creep, right? So you can deny that. So this is like some mechanical skills. I'm gonna kill this Queen of Pain very soon. You guys just watch. He only have like 5 last hit and also 1 denies, and it's very bad for Queen of Pain. So here I'm just gonna do 2 raises. So this is almost like 4 minutes power runes, since it's very important for a mid player to call out the supports for help, like secure power runes. But the thing is like, on the top side, my support is battling against like the enemy team, so they cannot help me secure it, but I can secure it myself because I win my lane and I'm one step ahead of my level against the queen of lane. So after that, they TP mid on the clockwork because they have to secure the power runes. This is kind of bad for me because the clockwork with Infist can actually kill me. So the most important thing is like you just call out the support for the 4 minutes power runes. And after that, in here, you just hold the waves and just keep denying creeps. So here guys, there will be a 6 minutes power runes. So you just wanna push out mid wave real quick because there's a catapult and it can pressure mid tower and it gives us a lot of information for the enemy because when the creeps is here and it's so obvious that you're not there, it means like you can be top or you can be bottom, you can be jungling, you can be anywhere. It's more important like to just keep pushing out mid waves because it can give a lot of information for them. And mostly in here, as a SF, you just wanna keep jungling and hit the stacks. So right now, I'm gonna show you the T1 versus Geek Fam, how you maximize your farm and also you can join Teamfight. My Magnus is actually farming well and it's also farming in my jungle. But here, in this minute, I asked the Kaltiel to like secure bottom runes for me because the KOP is walking there and I cannot secure it alone. So after this, I'm gonna clear mid wave. In here. See what my next Stalker doing if you look closely, like he just TP mid. He helped me secure the runes because he knew like there's a lot of people in mid. There's the KOP and also the clockwork, so we managed to kill them both. So take a look closely. Because this happened because I called for my team to just come mid and also we killed them. We killed the KOP and also I think killed the clock. We killed Darcel too. In here because you just keep farming, but you cannot farm forever as a mid lane because your teammate needs you to like rotate and join team fight with them because you're the strongest hero and I'm the Magnus, I have ultimate, so I just wanted to abuse it. And after this, I'm farming their enemy stacks. Oh yeah. Because I want to farm ancients, but my Tiny already gave information that there's a small stacks here, but it can be really good because if the Sven took it, like it's gonna be bad for us. So in here. So here in the 11 minutes mark, I TP bottom to secure the towers for my team because you see, if you push out the mid waves and nobody shows at mid, it means that like the enemy team is doing something either on the top side of the map or in the bottom side of the map. So I'm just gonna TP bottom because my teammate call out for help. And also we want to secure the towers, right? So I want to talk about 22-minute mark when you already have your item timings. It's like Bling, BKB, Echo Saber in here. I want to do smoke, right? I want to do smoke and I want to contest them on their triangle because their carries just keep farming there. Because we already accomplished like 70% of the map already. And we don't want to really play bottom anymore because we already took 2 of their towers very early. So we just wanted to fight them here. Because we don't really have a hard carry because my Stalker is not a really high carry in here. So here we decided to move to top and then we just kill their supports. I think that's it for me for like the Magnus versus KOP, but what I want to show you here is not the laning pace, this is like how to utilize your item and your level, how to abuse it like from early games to mid game. So right here in the next videos, I'm gonna show you like the matches of the T1 versus question mark right now in the minute 7:30 and also in the minute 27. This is very important because this is how you smoke into like killing enemy carries or just positioning yourself in the team fight. So right here, I'm called for my teammate like the Phoenix to just come mid and smoke me up because I already push out the mid waves. Right? So in here, it's very important for you if you want to smoke to the top side of the map or just bottom side, you just have to clear the mid waves. If you don't, they're just gonna recognize you and it's so obvious because nobody hit the mid creeps and the enemy will just give the information that, oh, their spirit is missing. So he's just gonna go to the other lanes and just gonna try to kill you. And then the carrier is running away. But in here, it's different because I already pushed out the mid waves and they don't even know that I'm smoking to top side or the bottom side. So here, we ended up like find the PA because he just went left because he already farming in the small camp and he's just running away to the jungle. So we find him and we kill him. So that's it. In the 7:30, what you have to do is like push out the mid wave. Just keep pushing out mid wave. It's very important, especially in the high ranked games. This is how you like utilize how you smoke to the enemy side, especially to the enemy top side jungler. Right? You wanna abuse your ultimates. In the end, I'll just find the PA, and then the LC doesn't have dual damage, but it's okay because the PA gonna die for like 25 seconds. And it's like he cannot farm more than my TB. So I'm gonna show you here. The next one is like how to like positioning yourself in a team fight. When we want to high ground, like you need to predict that the enemy could have just go mid and go from the back here to just kill you and team fight there. But we already have like our visions. So all you have to do is just sit here together and just wait for them to come. Because if you're just going high ground like without noticing like the enemy is not in their base, like, you're just gonna lose the fight. And you as an Earth Spirit, you just want to have a good positioning in team fight. So don't just walk up here. Like you have to stay in the trees. You just have to like hide, and then you just cast your spell towards the enemy. And this is how it is. So here, as you can see, like they're not in the base, and also they don't want to team fight on their base because like they're against TB and they're against Phoenix. Like our team fight is very strong. If you look at their perspective, like they cannot see anything because like they doesn't have a map. They could have just went top and pushed out the wave and make someone TP there, but we already like has our area already, and we want to high ground. We want to end this game. We don't want to fight late game against PA. So here I'm gonna show you again both teams. So here my Earth Spirit, I was just sitting here. I just need to prevent them like to doing things to my TB. Especially my TB doesn't have meta and he doesn't have BKB. He could have just died here. So here. So I'm just gonna silent him. I'm gonna silent him and I'm gonna roll in after this. Because what the Earth Spirit does is like, he will just, usually the item build is like BKB into the EB or Fail or like Spirit Vessel. Like here we just win the fight because of my positioning, like, and everyone just stay behind of the TB because your positioning here is very important because the Earth Spirit is actually a frontliner. He's not really a frontliner, he's just like creating chaos in team fight. So after this, I'm just gonna roll in because they already cast everything on the TB. So if you guys gonna wanna go pro, like you just have to be more cautious on what you're doing, and also like need to be more tryhards, like tryhards in the pop game or tryhards in like watching replays, tryhard in the like controlling your mood, like not to be tilted during the in-game. Be more specific on what you want, like you want to be like in a top team or just top tier leaderboard. You can achieve it as long as like you find the pattern, you know, you find the pattern, and then after that you can be on top of it. For me, it's like, it's kind of hard. In the first, it feels like I want to give up already in the first times, but so I'm gonna tell you guys like, don't do that. I think just keep trying hard so you can achieve on what you want. At least try to achieve like top 10 in the leaderboard at least, or top 100. At least you will be recognized by the other teams, so they're gonna recruit you. If you wanna go pro and you want the other team recognize you, they seeing everything like from you, like how's the communication goes, how's your attitude as well. So basically communication is more important, so just try to train slowly. Like I said, it's like why, what, how, like how you deliver to your teammates, like, you know, how's the lane going? I want you to pull this wave, I want you to stack this cam, I want you to be here, I want you to harass him. Like some sort of those communication is like, you're gonna improve from that, because the more you talk, the more your teammate understand what you want. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope it inspires you, and also you can be a better Dota 2 players, and you can maybe go into the professional. So thanks guys for watching. See you next time.